New tonight, CSI Atlanta is asking for your help in solving a decades-old cold case. It's a story you're going to see only here on CBS 46.
Anchor Karen Greer and the CBS 46 crime scene investigator examined the murder of a 14-year-old girl. And tonight they're revealing something new that could lead to new information.
We'll catch him.
Retired Detective Richard Boone has never forgotten the 1995 murder of Nacole Smith.
Well, the call came up as a person down in the woods, and so I thought that was a little strange.
The 14-year-old was shot twice in the face and found in a wooded area off Campbellton Road, less than a mile from her home. She had been raped and beaten.
She never got a chance to go to college. Took everything away from her.
For 24 years, investigators built a case file of thousands of pages, offered thousands in rewards in hopes of finding her killer. But even DNA samples haven't been able to identify the man responsible.
And maybe they haven't gotten his swab, maybe.
Now, with the help of CBS 46 crime scene investigator Cheryl McCollum, we're hoping a fresh look at the killer will heat up this case. Cheryl, you've been analyzing this guy. What do we know about him?
We know he's a rapist of opportunity. We know that he has a type. He likes young, under 15-year-old African-American females that are alone, that are in a neighborhood near their home, and previously had been with other people.
We went back to the crime scene to see how this vicious attack could happen in daylight in a heavily trafficked neighborhood.
I mean, if I were to do something to you right now, you can see the cars, you can see the people, you can see. That means they can see you if they were to look.
He wasn't worried about it.
Wasn't worried about it. He didn't use a vehicle, but he came prepared to murder. He had a weapon on him, and that weapon was loaded, and he chose to use it when I believe Nacole fought with him.
That morning, Nacole and her older sister had begged their mom to let them walk to school instead of her driving them. The girls cut through a wooded trail behind their apartment complex, routinely used by school kids. Nacole, a straight-A student, left her sister and turned back to get a project she'd left at home, but she never made it.
All I know is 9:20 a.m. I heard the gunshots. Never thought it was my child, but it had happened to.
Nacole's mom, Aquanella Smith, spent years scanning crowds, handing out flyers, pleading to anyone to find her daughter's killer.
My heart was so broken when I lost Nacole. And
we spoke to her in June at a memorial she holds for Nacole.
There would never be closure.
It's been 15 years since the public has seen a sketch of what that suspect looks like. In 2004, a 13-year-old East Point girl was pulled into the woods and raped, but survived. DNA from the attacker later linked those two cases. The original black and white sketch was based on that victim's description.
Age progression is probably the most challenging thing that I do in my job.
We teamed up with the Georgia Bureau of Investigation's forensic artist, Kelly Lawson, who sketched an age progression from the original depiction of a black man in his early 30s.
This is the one specifically that they circulate.
Wearing round framed glasses with a gap in his front teeth. It is the first time an enhanced drawing has been done since that second attack, and the first time it's been shown to the public exclusively here on CBS 46.
She's going to get some attention, that's for real.
No doubt.
The new sketch shows a bald black man in his late 40s or 50s.
There's a lot of things about this particular individual that we just don't know.
Here's another good look at the sketch of the murder suspect. If you think you've seen him or believe you may have information that can help solve Nacole's case, please contact the Atlanta Police Department. For CSI Atlanta, I'm Karen Greer.